Guys, what is going back? Welcome back to the CornerCade. We are live on this Sunday, night, afternoon, you name it, 5 o'clock here Central. Man, recovering from a very, very tough and brutal Bears loss, 20-19 against the Packers, with a blocked field goal at the end. Oh man, that's a heartbreaker. My God, Bears, you can't catch a break. But maybe, guys, we can catch a break here live tonight in the building. We got a pretty cool and fun show to talk about. I'm going to leave this up to you guys. You guys going to drive this. I was coming into the CornerCade, turned it on, and I said, you know what? I'm going live, baby. I want to talk to the community, and then I'll play some games. So let's make this quick, boys. Let's make it quick, and let's wrap it up. No, I'm just kidding. We can stay here as long as you guys keep the conversation rolling. Guys, yesterday, we got a chance to go to the Garcade. It was super awesome. Had an absolute blast. Actually got to play some stuff this time, and the kids were very well behaved. So if any of you parents out there know, if a 2 and a 4-year-old are rocking and rolling, then you'll have a great time. And that's exactly what they were doing. So I'm gonna recap that with you guys. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna walk through the arcade together. I did put an arcade tour video out, just an arcade ambiance. I wasn't talking in it. I just wanted you to hear the sights and the sounds of the arcade. And then obviously, guys, we finished up our Killer Instinct Deluxe project. Lots of video editing with that one. Holy moly, that was a lot, but it was well worth it. Got a chance to bring you guys see the behind the scenes of what we were doing for that mod project. So I'm really glad that, because a picture just doesn't justify it. I know a picture has 1,000 words, right? But you really got to see how everything went into place. And then, guys, we're going to talk about, since we finished this mod project, we got to talk about what we're going to do in the future. And, guys, I do have a poll up in the chat here, so go ahead, hit your vote on what you think is the baddest and the best project that we're going to be doing out of all of them, and give this video a like if you haven't. I know we got some people trickling in. I thought I'd try something new. I thought I'd go live early instead of waiting late, instead of doing it tonight. Maybe have tonight with my wife, and we can enjoy some of the arcade games. I want the pinball to get here like yesterday, guys. Oh my God, at games, would you hurry it up? Like, I know this thing is coming from China already, but oh my, we can't wait any longer. Because we got to play some real pinball, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. We got that coming. We did take advantage of a sale. We made a purchase. I'll get to that later. What else? And I want to see if we can go ahead and try to move some parts around and see if we can get a couple more cabs in here, because we got bare walls, guys. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots here. And if I do an expansion into the closet, I got 9 empty spots. Possibly a 10th. I could definitely fit a 10th in, but definitely 9 to say the least. But before we get into all that, guys, I want to say a quick hi to each and one of you guys. We got 10 people here. 10. That's amazing. Give this video a like, guys. We want to get 10 likes. Thumper Squid, thank you so much for being here each and every day. Never miss a stream, because I would assume that you keep the notifications on. Gramps Arcade is here. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping by. Andrew's in the building. Now, this is how we start a Sunday night. Let's fucking go. That's right, dude. I love it. Very, very exciting. That's true. I mean, it's the same feeling for me, guys. I'm getting in there. I want to talk to you guys, and you guys want to listen. It's a great combination. It's an ultra combo, like an Killer Instinct. Wait, I think we still have Let's go over here real quick. Oh, we do. I want to know, can you guys hear this? If I play this?
Combo breaker!
There we go. I keep playing it over and over again. It's a definitely. I wish these sound effects were a little bit louder. That's Restream. If you could do that for me, that'd be awesome, because I want to use some cool and wacky sounds on the soundboard. But guys, let's go ahead and kick this show off. What do we got going on here? Let me share a little screen action here. Let's bring you guys over to the Garcade here. All right, let's flip this. Let's do that. Let's make this bigger. Let me know if the sound is too loud for you guys, okay? Wanted to keep some sound effects in there for you. And hopefully, guys, I don't look like a potato head during this stream. See if the internet's ready to let it rip. Yeah, it looks like it's good now. Let's go. All right, guys, so when you first walk into the Garcade, this is what you're greeted with. Little Mr. Do, Donkey Kong, Frogger. I mean, all these great games. Kangaroo, or Street Fighter Dynamo, just, you know, Pfizer Uppercut. Marvel vs. Capcom, little Centipede action. They even had a world-class bowling deluxe in there. Isn't that funny? I wish they also have a bags in there. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, look at it's KI, dude. This is exactly why you do this right here. This is why you do the mod projects. Now, this thing looks awesome. I mean, just being here, it really inspires you to want to just have real arcades. Like, honey, when we get a house, you know, let's just do the real thing. Let's just get this party started. I mean, I was over there like kind of lifting the calves, not that heavy. You get 3 of me, 3 of my size. I'm 6 foot, 225. I was lifting those things no problem. I'm like, okay, we get three guys like this. Boom. Yeah, let's do it. I saw the Dig Dug in there when you first walked in, the Centipede. And I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is nostalgia right here. This is awesome. So next there we had Mortal Kombat 4. And then this was a Mortal Kombat 1 with like a Mortal Kombat 3 skin and bezel and control panel to it. It was a little hodgepodge there. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I get that in the right, shapes or form factors, but that's okay. Still play great. Got a couple dancing games over here. Blitz. I've never seen this game before. Popeye. I got Blasteroids. Neo Geo, Gorf, Guitar Hero, rocking it out there. Lumber Squid 100%, man. Let's go, guys. Let's get this chat hyped. You got 14 people in here, guys. Don't be scared to get the conversation going. I know we might have some lookers that aren't fans of the show in here as well. They always surprise me. They never say anything, but they're always here, so I appreciate the view that you're giving me. We got House of Dead, Terminator 2, Area 51, Carnival, let's go. And then we got the Pac-Man Battle Royale. We actually got to play that one. That was pretty fun. If Arcade 1-Up came out, or any home arcade company came out with that, that'd probably be a winner for me. Let's see, we got a Punch-Out. Does anybody... Oh, I played Berserk. That was fun. I would do a Berserk in my house, too. Definitely. Something simplistic, cool. Spy Hunter was there. I got to play that a little bit. Pac-Man, obviously, just hopped on that for like 2 seconds because I just wanted to get the feel of a real one. There's Bags. Bags should, and real quick, Bags should totally be on Arcade 1-Up, like, the Golden Tee 35th anniversary one. Like, 100%. I just think their chipset can't handle those graphics, which those graphics are very simplistic. But that was actually kind of fun. I would have taken that game for sure. And then an odd-shaped missile command in this, like, cabaret cabinet. It's, like, smaller than a 1-Up. Simpsons were there with no ball tops on those. Another Neo Geo. So we got Kung Fu Master. A lot of games, guys. Oh, so cool. I wish I could be back here right now. NBA Jam. Got a little Mississippi Queen action going on. You got X-Men there. That one I got to play for a half a heartbeat. I just wanted to hear the sounds of those Space Invaders I played. Okay, now this game, I've never played this game, guys. Magic Sword. Has anybody even heard of this game? I got to play this for maybe 5 minutes. It was kind of cool. I will notice this that the joysticks, so the left player plays correctly, but the right player, you got to play with like your right hand. That's a little different and interesting. I've never really seen an arcade like that. Like I've seen them in pictures and stuff, but not in person. So it was kind of interesting. But yeah, has anyone played this one, Magic Sword, at all? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Crystal Castles, Warlords. That's pretty cool. Paperboy. turtles at the end. They had this funny class of 81 with like no coin doors, like a flux coin door, just like a printed sticker on there. But I was like, oh, this would be kind of cool to have in the house. I mean, that's like a possibility. It's like nice and small. We got Blitz here. Road Blasters. Tron, R-Type. It's like an arcade title there. Total Carnage. And this one right here, guys. This one coming up right here. I'm gonna pause this right here. This is like a real, it's like a homebrew. So this is Switch and Shoot, guys. Anybody ever heard of this? It's only one button, you press it, and when you let it go, that's when you move. And then you have to press it again and you'll move back. And you're shooting when you press. It's kind of cool. I will say that. And it was built like a real arcade, had oomph to it, but it didn't have the CRT in there, so it was very movable. But it still had the like wood and everything like that, real team molding, everything. So it's one of those homebrew, indie title games. We had Cosmotrons on the end, Tempest, 1943, Mario Brothers, 720 was there. Look at that thing just rocking and rolling. There's Atari Star Wars, Galaga, Burger Time. And I shot this right before it started to get real busy. So I'm glad I shot this because that place filled up real quick, which was awesome. Yeah, there's Burger Time on the end there. Let's see what's on this row. Zaxxon. Contra. I didn't play Contra. Cubert. Didn't play Cubert. I played it before. Millipede. That one was fun. Super Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man. Dig Dug I played right away. So that's when you like first get in right here. There's Gauntlet. So this is like where the door is, right when you come in. And it's just Dig Dug's just sitting there. I'm like, dude, how cool would it be just to have like a real Dig Dug in the house? Because it's one of my wife's favorite games. And I was playing and I was like, this is totally doable. Like I'm looking at it too. Like now that we did the side art on things and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is possible. We could do this. This is very possible. We just need a house. I can't put this stuff on a second story apartment. We got Gauntlet there. Yeah, this is where you come walking in here. And this right here is Rampage. And this will finish the row up here. Tetris. Pole position. Galaxian Defender. Track and Field. Moon Patrol. Jungle King. Let's go. Off-road. That off-road though, by the way, guys. This off-road right here. Okay, I want to get off-road. Like I need to have some company make this for sure. This was fun. I forgot kind of how fun it was. And like you get to upgrade it. My son played it. A total stranger played it with us, and I played it. And I was like holding the pedal down for him while I'm trying to play with one hand. So I'm like pretty much playing two-player here. And my son was doing good. He was kind of like running into him too. Like so he would like crash him out so I can take the lead. It was fun though. That was definitely pretty fun to relive. And then we're gonna go down here this last row. This is where they got all the racers right here. Oh yeah, Hockey Fake Gauntlet, Dark Legacy. Oh yeah, there's one more row. I'm sorry. The Sega Star Wars trilogy in like a different kind of cabinet, but we'll take it. Karate Champ, Primal Rage, Sinistar, Joust, Cubert's Cubes, Robotron, and Smash TV. I mean, that's a hell of an aisle right there. So my wife got to play a lot of this too, like we got to, because our kids, you can hear in the background, they're playing the racing games. So we got to play a lot of these games because we were right by them. And there they are right there, playing the motorcycles. We got the Fast and the Furious. They played that. They love that. They love this one the most. I mean, for obvious reasons. Look at how cool it is to get on those bikes. Look at my son, my daughter taking charge there. Got Hydro Thunder. We got Cruisin' USA. We got Rush 2047, San Francisco Rush. Then there was an Atari racer. I forgot. It was like a. You can hear my kids in the background. They just wanted my attention. I'm like waving to them right now, like, "Hey guys, I see you. Let's go!" Like, I just wait. There's a cool little Garcade sign. Now this is where the pinball. This is where the pinball row starts here. So we got NBA Fast Break, Earthshaker, Metallica, the Munsters, and there's a lot of cool things here. Rush, Godzilla, Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Maiden, Mandalorian, Stranger Things. I played a lot of this. So this is where I spent a lot of my time right here. Stranger Things and Jurassic Park. This is where I held fast. I stood fast, and I was like, this is where I played a lot of games. They were both fun tables. Dr. No, Venom, the Black Knight, Avengers, Turtles. I got some cool pins over here. Strikes and Spares. I didn't get a chance to play that. I wanted to play that. I like this pinball right though. So Blackout, they like lowered it for kids to play. I thought that was super cool of them to do that. And Hot Wheels, Total Annihilation, Pinbot. Oh, I spent a lot of time here too. A lot of time here, guys. Monster Bash. And you know why? Because we're going to be getting a Monster Bash for Mac Games. We're going to be able to play that table. So I wanted to see and feel and hear the real thing to compare that then to the virtual pinball table. So that was awesome to get a chance to get my hands on that. Cactus Canyon, Lethal Weapon 3, Terminator, Star Wars. I got to play a lot of this one too. So Revenge from Mars, guys. If you've ever played this one, super, super cool. Yeah, this one was fun. Oh, okay. And so I'm wondering, I'm looking at the chat here, guys, before we continue. The chat's frozen on my end. So the chat is frozen, and I'm like, now come on, Thumper Squid can't be the last one to say something here. So now I'm gonna have to refer to the YouTube chat here. So guys, bear with me here. Let me scroll up real quick. Dennis is in the building, says, "What's up, brother? What's the status of your Jurassic Park pinball machine?" I mean, great question. I can't overlay them on the chat here, guys, because Restream is dogging, it's slacking. But I would assume any day now. I'm actually looking at it. It says November 17th, guys. I mean, if you want to say let's fucking go, I mean, let's fucking go, guys. This is exciting. I got maybe 2 weeks. It's gonna be here 2 weeks. Can you believe it? Oh man, I mean, dude, I literally like this isn't for the camera, guys. This isn't for the lights. This isn't for YouTube. It's a genuine smile. I mean, I got goosebumps. It's a genuine smile. Like this thing's gonna be right here. Oh my god, guys, what more can you say? Now I gotta figure out like a whole streaming setup for that. I forgot about that. Oh my god, we got a lot to do now, for sure. But yeah, it should be here 2-3 weeks. I mean, I'm just waiting for that email to come in and have like a tracking number ready to roll. Calvin Wong says, "CornerCade, were you taking pictures, notes, and measurements of what your next project is? WrestleMania." We're gonna talk about that. Save that question for a little bit later here. Just give me a second. J Rod's in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by. Vic Vicious says, "I want to mod a Spy Hunter and an Afterburner." Guys, did I give you guys some inspiration about modding? That's what I have to say. Let me just finish this real quick. Let me just finish this, guys. So this Revenge from Mars is actually pretty sweet. Like that's like a screen in there, so you can see the Star Wars here. I actually kind of like that. It was actually really cool. Really different kind of vibes. It was cool. I liked it. But the Garcade, dude, it's just such an awesome place to be. Like one of the better arcades around here, just because of the retro side. I wish I had a little bit more, but awesome place to be for sure. Okay, let me defer here to the chat, guys. Like I said, I can't bring it on screen, but see, Vic Vicious said, did I give you guys some inspiration? That's all I'm saying. We're gonna hit that next with the Killer Instinct. I'm gonna show off that to you guys. Let's see what Calvin Wong says. Magic Sword is great. Got to the end many times. So you guys played it, heard of it. Darnell says, where is this place located at? This is a Garcade in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. So that's where Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. Garcade, just Google search it. So it's about 30 minutes from where we're at. Super cool stuff. Okay, Calvin Wong says it's Capcom. What's Capcom? Let me know. Sorry, I'm a little behind, guys. The chat is not keeping up for me in Restream, so I don't know what's going on there. which stinks because now the chat is like super small and I can't read it all. My horrible eyesight. Let's see here. Vic Vicious says, Danny, those new mods look amazing. But when is someone in our community gonna mod a Cubert and Robotron calves? So this is a great question, Vic. And again, I want to hold these kind of off. It's okay. Let's just open talk it here because this is not a scripted show. What are we talking about here? So the mods that we have going on are very easy mods right now, something to introduce us into the world of modding. First of all, Killer Instinct needed to be fixed. It was driving me crazy. The non-slanted control panel, the fact that the marquee wasn't like the other ones, it had like these angel wings to it, like always drove me nuts. What else? It was on a riser. The speakers were terrible. First of all, they were bad speakers to begin with, and then the left hand side only worked. The right hand side of the speakers didn't work. So I had one bad crappy speaker, and now I put them in the new cab with better speakers. Now I have 4 awesome speakers plus a sub. It's literally insane. It's the best sounding cab in the CornerCade, and that's how it should be. It's Killer Instinct. I mean, guys, look at this. Do you see it? Do you see Spinal? Let's go, baby. Oh, beautiful. So yeah, so it needed to be done. It needed a whole new rechange, and I just didn't want to get rid of KI because I want to keep the variety of cabs in the CornerCade. Arcade 1UP is not going to come out with a Killer Instinct ever again, so I didn't want to lose it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to lose it. So, but as far as like a Cubert, a Robotron, one second, we can do those. It's just going to need to be cut with like a CNC machine. I know GI Joel has one. Retro Lizard has one. So these are certainly things that we can actually do in the future. Maybe you take like a Mortal Kombat Deluxe and just put the Robotron in that. I don't know. But like for a game like Golden Axe, for example, Arcade 1UP has already done all the work as far as creating the PCB, the encoder board. We got it done. Boom, slap it in, the new shell, and just decorate it. And for the most part, that's pretty easy. I think the software side, the hardware, that's going to be the hardest part, is getting all of those games onto there, because I haven't really dabbled in like a mini PC or anything, so that I wouldn't really know what's going on with. But yeah, these are like easier mods to do. I think WrestleMania will be more of a hard one because that game hasn't been released from Arcade 1UP. At least we don't think. I mean, there's been some rumors circling with that, which is a whole another realm and ball game. But that's kind of where we're at. Maybe in the future we say, okay, let's tackle Cubert, let's tackle a Robotron. Put all 3 games in there. But who knows? At the end of the day, I mean, I wanted to get some of these games were tops on my list. And just looking at the Golden Axe, like I said, we've never had the Golden Axe cab in the CornerCade at all. And I think the Swan design, it's not good enough anymore. As far as we want more, I think the community wants more. We want those to be bigger, better cabs. So like the Dynamo is beautiful. It's right here next to me. It's nice and tall. It's got the right slanted control deck. You don't have to change up the marquee. We'll have all of that stuff be bought and purchased. So that's one that we're pretty hyped about. Frogger Deluxe, the same thing. I mean, Frogger was done with the Swan design again. None of these cabs, guys, are coming back. That's why we're redoing them. So the Frogger PCB is there. I could use that from Arcade 1UP, or I could put like a 16-1 board in and really have like all the vertical cool games. Yeah, so it's hard because Arcade 1UP's not coming out with any Sega title. So Golden Axe, I'm like, shit, let's do it. Let's bring it in. It looks like a fun game. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Frogger. Tekken, that's still up in the air. In WrestleMania, I don't know if they're gonna do it, but there's rumors swirling that it can happen. So yeah, that's why. J-Rod, son is screaming, let's go, get out of here. Are you serious right now? Oh my god, that's hilarious. J-Rod, let's go, J-Rod, son. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get hyped for Retro and Home Arcade. Is that Bronzy? That's a new name here. My son likes Monsters of the Black Lagoon, which came with Monster Bash and Fishtails. Awesome. Is that so? What was that? The At Games 4KP? Because that's something that we're gonna get. It's gonna be very, very exciting. Okay, Magic Sword Calvin. It's from Capcom. Okay, cool. And it kind of looked like that. Brooklyn Menace is here. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Magic Sword is one of the best arcade games ever made. I mean, it was fun when I was playing it. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Never heard of it. That's a cool thing about going to retro arcades. Like, can you imagine us going to Galloping Ghost or something? You want to talk about games we never even heard of. Like, there'd be a slew of them there. Be super fun and have a blast to play with all that stuff. But yeah, I think we're caught up with the chat. Chat, are we caught up with you guys? Are we caught up with you guys? Let me know. I'm gonna refresh the browser because I don't trust anything that's going on right now. With Restream being down, okay, we're back, baby. Let's go. Well, it's like not down. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, guys? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what we got cooking now. Okay, let's share. Let me share this guy right here. So you guys have seen this now. I mean, this is kind of prevalent. If you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. I don't know what you guys are doing. But this right here is our finished Killer Instinct mod. And man, oh man, I'm so happy how it turned out. And this really like projects us into the future of what can we do next? What can we do? What possibly can we do? You know, so like I said, I wanted to save the Killer Instinct. I didn't want that to go away. And I'm glad we did this. Oh, got them for the Switch. Okay, cool. Bronzy said the Intech gaming mod. Calvin Wong, yes. Calvin Wong says yes. Let's go, dude. Let's see. I wonder if if I refresh the browser and restream, we probably lose the stream. That'd be funny. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to show you guys quick, like, the end project here. I mean, you're gonna see this again. Awesome way it turned out. Very, very happy, very satisfying. And again, it gives us hope. Well, what else can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, why stop now? Like, what else can we do? Can we push the thread a little bit further? So that's where we kind of landed on Golden Axe and WrestleMania. It's kind of like the next ones. Now, maybe get a little bit of funds. Frogger Deluxe can come in. I mean, this is where some of the moves I'm starting to talk about. But it does suck. I will say this, to spend like a couple extra dollars, a little bit more extra money. It's like, man, I wish I could just get this for the $3.99, $4.99 and be done with it, not have to do all this stuff. But it's all right. It's all right. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So there she is. All done. KI's back, baby. The way it should have been. And I love playing this thing now. It's one of my favorite calves. I cannot wait till the pinball gets here too. Oh my god! Like let's get the double cornercade. Am I interviewing myself? Let's go. But it's so exciting, dude. This is genuine, man. It's gonna be awesome. That's all I have to say. It's gonna be awesome. I got to figure out how to stream pinball. That's a whole new realm for me. I gotta get like a whole rig and stuff. It's a whole new realm. But okay, let's get into some of the stuff here. So if you guys haven't seen it, let me see if I can pull up an image here. Now, one of the newer ones, we talked about Frogger, right, guys? So boom, look at this guy. Bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's go. Ezekiel came by and delivered this to me yesterday. So we would take the Pac-Man Plus Deluxe and we would make it into a Frogger. So we got the shell. All we got to do is, there are many mod companies out there that will fly the graphics in the marquee. That is like easy peasy. That was one of my biggest concerns before. That's a great question, Andrew. Would you ever add a 19-inch monitor to it? Which one? The Killer Instinct? I'm afraid if I do a 19-inch monitor, guys, I'm going to have to go down this route of doing everything in a 19-inch monitor. And I don't want to do that because they're $200 a pop. Like, I'll like them so much. And it's like, damn, I need to do this to all of them. And I don't want to do that. So, like, I think the 19 inches should stay to the shooters, unfortunately, even though, they're not like the greatest, but they would definitely see more of an impact at that. Vic Vicious says, Danny, I agree. I'm doing most of these easy mods, simple PCB swaps, and cosmetics. I need help with my top 5 most difficult mods: Cubert, Robotron, Spy Hunter, Afterburner, and 6-player X-Men. Yeah, that definitely we're gonna need help with it. Vic, I got a little chuckle there because Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, who's like helping me do all this stuff on the back end, he wants to do a 6-player X-Men. I'm like, you're effing insane. I was like, I love it, but you're insane. And he's like, let's do it, man. It's one of our favorite. Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, guys, chat, community, can you imagine a 6-player X-Men actually? Like, we saw the prototypes. Can you imagine that thing actually coming to fruition? Oh my god, that would be insanity. It really would be. But yeah, I mean, a Robotron, Robotron, Smash TV, Total Carnage. That would definitely be a cool cab to do. I want to do the easy PC because, like, again, Arcade went up already did all the work. They already did all the work for us. So, excuse me, they already have all the games lined up, ready to roll. So we don't have to mess with like buying a mini PC, putting games on it, modding it, like, doing the button swaps or a Raspberry Pi. I don't even know how to do any of that stuff. Like I would have to find somebody to do that stuff. So you had to buy like some other control panel parts to like connect the controls to the PC or not the PCB with the Raspberry Pi, the mini PC. It's a lot of work. It's a lot more work, but it will definitely pay off because it'll be brand new games that you never really had in your home arcade. Thank you, Bronzy. Thank you, Bronzy. Yep. Let's see here. That cab is dope. Thank you, Fred Burner. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Calvin Wong, 6-player X-Men. You need a mini PC at the very least. 100% with that. Because you're gonna need the power for that thing for sure. It just sucks that like the arcade 1-up version, like, 'cause I would love to take ours and put it into there, that it couldn't support a 6-player it only supported 4-player. But here's the Frogger, guys. So this is easy. A graphical skin on the front, and then also printed like this. We just send this over to the company and they just do that. Get them all the right dimensions. That's easy for the top part. You're just blacking it out. The marquee is a swap, and then you're done. It's the same team molding, the same wood grain. I mean, it's literally the same cab, guys. This is awesome. And that deluxe Pac-Man Plus looks pretty bomb. So that's what kind of inspired me to do this. Frogger is one of my wife's favorite games. She doesn't have it anymore. And so give a chance to kind of put this back into the arcade without adding another Pac-Man. Because we've all been there and done that. Now, here is Golden Axe, guys. Get hyped. Now, there's a render. I see that there's 6 buttons for each player on there, but it's just a render. That'll be 3 buttons each. We're going to go ball tops because I think that's the right thing to do. Mike Hawkers, it's okay. He said, sorry, I'm late. Was watching some pathetic football. Yeah, you and me both, kid. I saw the Bears lose on a blocked field goal, so I was pretty pissed off. Dennis, are you using StreamYard for your stream? No, I'm using Restream. We're on Restream live and in the building. Mike Hawkers also says I would just hold back on adding the arcade 1-up sticker. To like the mods? I kind of like that. I kind of like that though. I kind of like that. I kind of like making it like it fits all in. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be there 100%. It doesn't have to be there. But I kind of like that. Like for this one, I love the Sega. I kind of like it so much, just like I like this. Guys, let's go. I can't put it on the screen because Restream is crappy right now. But guys, I want to read this out to you. Vic Vicious with a $4.99 super chat. Make sure you go ahead and like that super chat, guys, in the chat right here. It says, after that gorgeous prototype, we know it's possible. So let's do it. 6-player X-Men. Let's fucking go. Call Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. Guys, I'm telling you, we want to do it. Retro Lizard, G.I. Joel, these guys want to do it. I know everybody now, guys. That's the coolest thing about doing this stuff. And you guys know them too. You buy these products from these companies, and Vic, thank you so much, man, for the super chat. That $4.99 is obviously going to go to all the future mod projects that we're doing, guys. Really appreciate supporting the channel as always. But you start to learn, Joe Sabos, albeit a little bit slow, but no connections there. Like Greg over at 99 Arcade, Tulsa's Arcades. I mean, it goes Repro Arcade. It goes on and on and on of all these companies on they can dive their hand in and say, guys, can you make me this? Can you make me that? Can you make me that? So everybody can have a hand in the pie, and it does really help. Retro 530, of course. Like there's so many companies. Mike Hawkard says, I like the idea of converting 4-player to 2-player. However, it would be great if there was a simple way to add USB ports for players 3 and 4. Arcade 1-up did it to themselves for the 2-player CornerCades. Yeah, it would be kind of cool. I mean, obviously more options, more better. Yeah, it would be nice for sure. I'm not gonna argue with that. That's one that's a no-brainer for sure. That would be pretty cool. Andrew says, is the cab from Street Fighter. I wish we could just buy an empty cab setup. Who can do that for us? I'll add my own stuff in anyways. There are companies that can do CNC. So if you have a CNC machine, there are CNC files. So that's CNC files that can then, this machine will cut it out and it'll you'll have your side panels, everything, your front panel, and everything. You'll have everything to make it, but then you got to add in speakers and all this jazz. It's a lot of work to do. You'd have to then buy a monitor. Like it's a lot more modding to do. When Arcade One Up gives you the blueprint. So like here, for example, they're giving you the speakers, they're giving you the speaker grill covers, they're giving you the molded coin door. They're giving you everything. They're giving you the vinyl on the front plate. They're giving you everything. All you have to do is literally slap a Golden Axe sticker on the side. When you guys see 19K Fox do it, it's very easy with his dynamos. You slap a sticker on the side, you slide in the marquee, you put the bezel back over, you already have the control panel there, you swap them out, you're done. You're literally done. There's a very easy mod, and it's something that is so deserving. And actually, guys, I'm truly, truly hyped about Golden Axe. Like, I was not on board with it at all. And I was kind of just like him and hawing. I was like, well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I got this, that, and the other. We're kind of working on this. We're kind of working on that. Don't want to divulge too much, but it was like Golden Axe. Golden Axe was always there. Like Outrun. Outrun was always there. And we don't have either of those. And I think that we could really do some cool stuff in the arcade and keep it fresh for when CES comes, because CES is either going to make or break Arcade One Up, guys, and a lot of other companies too. Arcade One Up is either going to go hard in the paint and come out with like Street Fighter Third Strike, WrestleMania. There's rumors about that. Whatever the case may be, right? Some hard titles with some casual titles, maybe a Ms. Pac-Man, pink and blue, or they're going to come out with the $30 pop a shot thing that you're going to throw away at Christmas time, little, coin pushers, just dumb stuff. And the writing is going to really be on the wall for at least me, for us at the CornerCade. My wife already has 1 foot out. And I'm kind of trying to keep the hope alive for her, but it doesn't look like they're really doing anything. And until they do something, there's not much to really say on that front. I'm just telling you, CES is going to make or break them. That's it. This is the time to put up or shut up. They're either going to do something great. They got to do something great, like throw a Hail Mary pass for a touchdown and to win the game. But that would only be like one game. It's like, cool. This is a step in the right direction, but it's only one title or 2 titles. Like, we need more still. So you give them their praise on that. That's how far of a hole they dug themselves. So, as far as that goes, like, you bury yourself so deep that you need like 10 titles to be back, baby. And you can come out with those coin pushers and claw machines all day long. And the Infinity game boards for sure. But yeah, so we'll see what happens at CES for them. Andrew says, is the cab? No, here we read that. We read that. Okay, so we're caught up with the chat. Awesome, guys. Keep it rolling. So we got Golden Axe here. This is gonna be really exciting. And then let me peel on over to Street Fighter 3. This is one of my favorite cabinets, one of my favorite music soundtracks. This one I'm gonna be very hyped to do. Again, we got these cabinets originally when they were $299. So I just want to preference that. We have 3 dynamos and a midway to work with. So really, really exciting, guys. Ezekiel got these and we are ready to let them rip. So this will be another one. What I decided to do too, and I put them up there already, but for every mod project that we do, I'm going to slap the marquee that was used to be in there. I'm going to put it on the wall. Like, that's the cabinet we modded. So right now I got X-Men 97. I got that Street Fighter Turbo, Super Street Fighter Turbo, the Shinku Hadouken one. And then I'm going to have this one on the wall, Mortal Kombat up there. That'll be cool. But I decided to do that. It's kind of like an homage of what was. But this one's going to be really cool. Again, this one I'm going to hold off a little bit on just from recommendations. The WrestleMania is already like completed. We just got to put it together. So everything's already been bought. So this one I'm going to hold off on just in case Arcade One Up decides to do something a little crazy. And we're talking about crazy. They could be doing this as well. So this is WrestleMania here. This thing looks awesome. So we'll see what happens here, guys. We'll see where we go with this one. I heard some grumblings, but again, it's already completed, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Ours would be better anyways because it would have, probably more accurate side art. They can't put the WWF on there. It would have real buttons, real sticks. Ezekiel's going balls to the wall all out. He's putting real IL sticks in there. We would have the actual bezel. So there's some pluses to doing this already. Now, if it came down to it, where Arcade One Up did this, right? Well, maybe we order the PCB from them or something, and we have both the classic Arcade WrestleMania and then we have Arcade One Up's version of WrestleMania and their games line up. Who knows? Maybe we could do both. But the cab would already be there, built and ready to roll. So I'm not too concerned. With this one. I will say we had to cut out all the screw holes on this one because we do got to push those little thingies in. because this one will have the screw cap cover. So we'll go ahead and do that. That'll be one extra step that we do, but that'll be really neat. That's I'm still excited for. I'm still excited for it. See, Mike Hawker says, I like the idea of converting 4-player to 2-player. Oh wait, why do we keep reading the same? See, this is the same comment I'm reading right here. Here we go. Mike Hawker says, I'm getting the bills now from my 4KP and my X Arcade purchases. I might be saving money to buy gifts for Christmas, or I'll be broke before CES. That's awesome. And the bill. So, yeah, the bills are coming in, Mike. The bills are coming in. The 4KP though, you enjoy it, right? You got that assembled. You're loving it. You're enjoying it. That's what counts, man. That's what I know. You were hyped about it. I know you were taking pictures and getting hyped about it. So, that's cool. I can't wait to have that same feeling once ours gets here. And we'll do an unboxing live, even though it'll be the easiest unboxing we've ever done. But we'll do that live. We also have the SSF kit. A little bit of breaking home arcade news. We got the SSF kit coming too, so that's very excited. Kudos to you guys supporting the channel as always. We did it, guys. We made it. That's all I gotta say. We made it. We made it. All right, where are we at here? WrestleMania is here. So this is what we're filling out in the arcade, because the arcade one-up's not coming out with nothing right now at least. And then we got the Tekken tag. I don't know where this falls. I will say, I think the top 3 that would be immediate would probably be WrestleMania. The Frogger Deluxe Golden Axe would probably be the top 3, and then maybe you do a claw machine. Like if James hates everything, or Jim the Pacers fan gets their claw machine and they were charged free of charge, I would love to buy that off of you guys at a obviously discounted rate. So it's just bonus money anyways. That'd be pretty cool. Get a huge significant discount on that, but do what you wish with it. Again, this would be for our kids, so it's not like I'm in here like laughing and playing the claw machine. But we'll see what happens on that front. They might have to return that. But yeah, so we'll see. I think Tekken would be down the list, just not really too far down the list, because like I said, WrestleMania is completed, guys. Ezekiel just has to drive up to here, and then we got to put it all together. So obviously the modding part of it, actually putting everything together, but everything's ordered. So it's not like we're waiting on a company to it's all in the building already. I have the marquee here. We got the side art. We got the 6 buttons. We got everything that we need. I think Ezekiel this weekend might be working on the Raspberry Pi for it to put all the actual games on there that we're going to use. We're going to do all the wrestling games. So that'll be cool. Mike Hawker says the 4KP is assembled at the new house. Haven't moved into it yet, so I'm stuck playing the built-in games for a few more weeks. He's loving it. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Good stuff to hear. A little at games love. Doing something right. We need everybody else to get on board. Everybody else to get on board and start releasing some cool, fun stuff so we can do some cool and crazy stuff too. But these would be like the next ones, and I know we kind of talked about this the last time we went live, but these would be kind of like the next ones that we'd be looking to do. Just because we had the Cavs purchases. But Tekken's not set in stone. It's not set in stone. Maybe we do a Robotron or something out of this. I don't know. There's still some possibilities, So speaking of that, let's pull over to our poll. It says, which mod project is your favorite, guys? I got the Golden Axe Dynamo Deluxe that's sitting at 25%. Frogger Deluxe at 22, Tekken Deluxe at 20, and WrestleMania at 32%, guys. We have 40 votes here with only 32 people watching. That's astonishing. We have more votes than viewers. So some people were coming in, coming out, and we'll take it. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like WrestleMania Deluxe is leading the way. So there's some buzz around WrestleMania. That's really cool. Let's see. Vic Vicious says, Danny, WrestleMania will be lonely. Let's do a WrestleFest of the Superstars. I fucking love you guys. Let's do it all. Fuck it. Let's do it all. Oh my God, that's awesome. I think out of all of them, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with any of those skins. They're all iconic skins, right? But WrestleMania to me, I played that a lot. I think the purple's cool. It's a 90s Cavs. I'm like, F it, let's do that. Right? Gavin Wong makes up a good point here. Star Wars trilogy. Do you have the Force, Danny? Yes. And I know Star Wars trilogy isn't on this list, and I'll tell you why. So that one right now has got to get like CNC cut. That is a full custom cab. These guys are very easy swappable cabs. So all you have to do is literally, it's a 3-day project tops. And the reason why it's 3 days because we got to let the kids go to bed and kind of get in here and do everything. And the fact that we had to like record it, well, we want to record it for you guys and make a video. That's what takes it a little bit longer. But if we were doing this stuff, we could literally live mod and we could probably slap it all together in one night. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. These are very easy mods. I mean, even down to the T molding. You guys see on the Tekken cab to the Mortal Kombat 2, it's both red. You know, the trim tape there, it's red, so you don't have to mess around with that. Like, easy stuff. You know, maybe at the bottom you just put the Namco sticker over the midway. You know, easy stuff again. Boom, done. Now next mod, you know, swap out the sticks. Boom, they're both red bat tops. Done. Like, it's very easy. Swap the marquee out. Boom, done. You just got to do a bezel. Done. Like, new buttons completed. Like, it's easy stuff at the end of the day. So that's why we're tackling these projects, and we're gonna do. Trust me, we're gonna do the second Star Wars trilogy because Ezekiel's a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. 19K Fox made me jealous with that battle pod monster he's got. I'm like, okay, now I gotta get this thing. I can't do it anymore. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna include that. I'm gonna see what's going on. We're definitely gonna try. But it's all gonna be good. Big B, one up is dead. He's saying they don't even care about what the community wants. All those new employees probably don't even know we exist. What you're doing, transforming your calves, will be the only way to see new calves. The Big B has an excellent point because, guys, we don't have to worry about licensors or licensees or rich people's hands in the pot. No, don't give an F. I don't give an F. We're going to print it, make it, done. I'm not selling this shit so I can do whatever the F I want. Boom, done. Right? Done. Not worrying about nothing. So that was kind of like our thoughts, Big B. We were kind of frustrated, just waiting and waiting and waiting. It's not just Arcade One Up; it's every home arcade company. I'm tired of waiting. Like, enough. I want to play the games now. I don't want to wait 3 years to get one title. Enough. You XL fans out there, I envy you guys because you guys wait like years upon years just to get a midway golden tee. Like, it's not something that it's rough. It's rough to say the least. But hopefully, again, you keep the hope alive that stuff is going to be coming in the future. 2025, you know, you always cross your fingers that it's going to be big. It's going to be bad. It's going to be beautiful. That's what the plan is. But I don't know. It's just it's tough at the end of the day. It's just tough. You know, I can guarantee you, and I always say this till I'm blue in the face, that if Arcade One Up did a Turtles Slim KD 2-player deluxe, people would buy it. 100%. Even though the form factor is whack, people would buy it. There's no question about it. We're so deprived for a new title or a new form factor that we would take something like that in a heartbeat. So it's really easy layups that any company can make, including Arcade One Up. But yeah, hopefully these videos, guys, that we do on all these cabs inspire you guys to do the same. It's very easy. If you guys haven't seen the Killer Instinct mod video, I urge you to go to the channel if you guys are interested and check it out, because it's step by step, very easy. Walk you all through the process. Gamer Fridge says, Danny, heading home from work, keep me entertained. Let's go. That's right, baby. Let's go. Get hyped. I'm glad I could be with you on the drive home. We got Relapse Productions. RoboCop would be lit, bro. Yes, it would. Actually, Relapsed. Ezekiel sent me a prototype of that. I don't know if I still have it. It's like in a dynamo cab. That would be pretty cool. Now, I don't really have the nostalgia for that, but again, it doesn't matter. Not for me, whatever. I'm sure it's pretty cool, but like, if you like it, you can do it. You can do this, guys. I'm telling you, you can. Big Vicious says, Danny, why aren't you talking about MK4? Simple MK2 Deluxe to an MK4 has to happen. Why not? Right? Why? Let's let it rip. 100%. I would definitely love that. That would be cool too. I think even an MK3, like an ultimate MK3 skin cab, because with the purple and the skulls would be cool. Shao Kahn on there, like that would be kind of cool. Because I really like that design, and then have MK4 on there to have all the Mortal Kombats on there. Yeah, that's an easy one. I guess I'm just, for me, I'm just kind of sick of like the same old Pac-Man, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Like, enough. Like, give me WrestleMania, give me Hydro Thunder, like, give me something different. I want something different. I want something that's just totally off the wall. I know Golden Axe isn't off the wall, but to us it is actually, because we've never played it. Never had the cab, never will have the cab, but we're just going to mod our own cab. It's going to be way better. That Dynamo form factor is literally, it's right here next to me. It's insane. It's way better than the Swan design. So that will be excited as well for that. But yeah, you're not wrong, Vic Vicious. That's a no-brainer. Like, MK4 is hyped. It's fun. Vic Vicious plans on doing an Aliens versus Predator and a RoboCop. That would be dope. You guys got to send this in to me too, guys. If you haven't known already, that you guys got to send this to the cornercade@gmail.com. Any type of mod projects or home arcade tours or anything, new product, exciting product. Like, for instance, I'd love to see a Pac-Man Deluxe in your house. Like, did you buy it? Did you own it? Like, take a picture, take a video, show us at the cornercade@gmail.com. That's where to send everything, and we would gladly display it on each and every show that we do, guys, because we are for the community, from the community, and we just like to have fun, All right, guys, what else is there? We talked about all the modding. We talked about going to the Garcade. That was fun. We talked about the Killer Instinct project being completed. Chat, the 34 of you guys in here, if you want this show to end, I mean, you just got to stay silent. We'll put a pin in this and keep it rolling. Vic Vicious says, I've already modded 2 MK2 Deluxe cabs into MK3, all lined up just to need MK4. Hold on a second. Can you show us this? Like, good God almighty, kid. That would be badass. I did see one time somebody, and I don't know if it's you, buddy, but I saw it in the Facebook groups. It was Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate, I think, and it was MK4 all lined up. And they were skinned beautifully. I'm like, holy hell. That's really kind of what inspired me. I was like, shit, I want to do some caps. I want to do some cool stuff too. I don't want to be stuck with the same old, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be cool to do. So there are people way more talented than us that are doing this thing, this modern thing, and changing everything. Retro Ruford says, if you fill your room up with arcades, what will you do if new cabs come out from other companies? Which one would you part with if you have to let them go? We have a lot of space for upgrade possibilities, but just looking around the room, I mean, yeah, you don't want to part with one. I think at this point in the game, I have everything that I love. But if I had to, maybe the least played cab would get broken down, put in a box, and saved. So when we do eventually move out and get a house, because that day will happen eventually, guys. We'll have arcade carpet, some cool shit everywhere. But then we rebuild it there. Maybe we moved into real arcades. We talked about that. There's a lot of possibilities out there to do. But yeah, I mean, we're in a good place now that we play everything, really. So there's not anything that, I don't know. I did tell you, I forgot to mention, we do have Class of 81 coming. I know we had to sell it, but we took advantage of a tremendous sale to bring it back into the arcade. Really wanted Miss Pac-Man Deluxe, that black and pink one, but it was $100 more than the Class of 81. So that I wasn't really excited about. But maybe it'll go cheaper. I doubt it. But the black and pink was awesome for sure. Let's see here. So let's go down to Andrew says, so you'll run a PC for the Star Wars trilogy from where? Oh, where from? Yes, 100%. I don't know if a mini PC can get that done. That's going to be, again, way above my head. Like, we're talking the mod companies are going to provide that. Like, we're going to talk about, like, that's a whole nother topic. Like, because when we get there, like Retro Lizard or somebody, they're gonna know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I can make the thing look pretty, and I could be like, hey, I want this, I don't want that, because I know in here what's gonna look good and what's not. Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, will help with that. There's gonna be a lot of hands in the pot, but definitely, I mean, we're gonna make a video and show it to you guys and let you guys do the same damn thing. So trust me, we're not gonna leave you hanging. We're gonna bring you guys along with them. Save them exactly. Basement Arcade, that's the goal. Bronzy, and then Vic Vicious. Danny, I've already figured out what you think I like to do, and trust me, you'll need a finished basement. Oh, for sure, man, for sure. Relapse says, I'm waiting on an arcade one-up Pac-Man 45th release XL claw machine. Yeah, who knows, man? I really hope not, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for sure. All right, guys. I think we're gonna put a pin in it. I can stay here all night. Maybe we go live later tonight with some gameplay or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know, if my wife's up to it, maybe we'll just keep the camera rolling while we just play and have fun. I don't know. We'll see what happens, guys. But we're gonna put a pin in it for this episode. We're gonna have some fun and get out of here just under an hour. Thought I'd share some ideas with you guys and have some fun. I think we're gonna go make. I think we got chili brewing in the other room here. We got some Sunday night football to catch. So obviously people are gonna tune in. I would assume to 19K Fox. Going live in a little bit, a couple hours from now. Andrew, screw a video. I want an invite to come and play. I mean, I don't blame you, kid. That's 100%. Yeah, I can't. It would be fun open night at the CornerCade. Everybody can come on in, but there are some interesting people on the internet that you can't invite everybody. You know. So, Vic Vicious, he's like Yellowstone is coming on. Peace. And my wife is watching The Rookie. That's a good show too, with the cops and the robbers and all that jazz. So, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here 100%. Yes, a little football talk. Bills, Chiefs game in the fourth quarter. Go Bengals. And like again, the Bears really busted it up here. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll, guys. The winner to the poll is going to be the WrestleMania Deluxe. So, guys, that is your favorite. And that's actually a little bit of breaking news. That is going to be happening very shortly. It should be within the 2 weeks. And then we should be completed with that. So just give us a second. But that's going to be coming in hot. I know you guys have been waiting a long time for that. And I did the Killer Instinct while I was waiting for WrestleMania. I just snuck Killer Instinct in there. So we were able to do all this stuff, which was awesome. Like awesome at the end of the day. But the Golden Axe Dynamo, Frogger Deluxe tied, Tekken Deluxe, finished fourth. But Golden Axe and Frogger will be coming for sure. Play with PD7, Calvin Wong says. I invited PD7 to the CornerCade multiple times. I don't know if he's socially awkward, doesn't want to meet. I've met him in person a couple times, but I know he enjoys his toys. He enjoys the toys, not necessarily playing all the arcade games, but he's always walking and talking and trying to find Batman. Guy Gardner. If you guys notice, you guys don't notice, but Guy Gardner is actually right behind this MK. It's right here on this wall right here. I'm hanging Guy Gardner up. So we got Guy Gardner as a gag gift because PD7 loves to say Guy Gardner in each one of his videos. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot of fun stuff, guys, in the future here. PD7 always has that door open to come and play. I know he was playing X-Men last night and having some fun. Vic Vicious says, can't wait to see how the WrestleMania turns out. I'm planning on doing one shortly after. Hopefully it'll inspire you to go exactly and do this yourself if you're going to do it for sure. Mike Hawker says, I voted Tekken, but I'm already building a WrestleMania cab of my own that'll show off when it's done. Yes, do so. So Vic Vicious, Mike Hawkers, lead the way for the community. Show them on the show. Please email me that stuff. That would be awesome. Thank you so much, Mike Hawkers. By the way, your KI mod was great and the video was stellar. Thank you. I'm not a video, I'm not Cool Toy, Retro Ralph. I don't have a whole production crew, or I didn't go to school for being a music producer and a videographer. But guys, I think for a cell phone and an app, I think I do a pretty good job editing. I'm just going to say that. Remember, cell phone and an app. That's all I use. So I think I do a pretty good job video editing. I was thinking about maybe playing that Killer Instinct theme the whole way through, but I didn't want to get flagged for copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying? But guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys joining me here today. Guys, please leave a comment down below. What do you think of all this cool modding action and all the happenings of the happening? Goofy Foot, I appreciate you, man. Just coming in hot. It's time to delete the Cyrus emoji. I think I can second that one. I think we can move the drill from Cyrus. He's been missing, and it's time to replace him. It's time to replace him, guys. Why don't you leave that comment? What do you think? What should we replace the Cyrus emoji with? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Please and please, you guys do such a good job supporting the channel. Give this video a like on your way out, guys. Happy gaming. Enjoy your arcades on this Sunday night. Let's have fun. Let's go do the damn thing. And I can't wait for future videos coming out with mods, products, and a whole lot more, guys. This is Danny from the CornerCade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.